understand why this keeps happening. You don't deserve it. You're gonna find love. You deserve better, and what's meant to be will be. Just think positive, and you'll get through it. Stacey, love you. Love you too.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Married to Reality. It's the Darcey and Stacey edition. I'm your co-host, John, here with my wife and co-host, the one and only Teresa.
We love love. We love love. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy belated Valentine's Day because it's Tuesday for you guys.
It's true.
It's Monday for us. But hello, everyone. How's everyone doing on this beautiful Valentine's Day?
This is how much we love, how much we love each other, and how much we love the Silva sisters, is that this is how we're celebrating Valentine's Day.
Manifesting.
Teresa and I watched Darcey and Stacey.
And ate some Super Bowl leftover nachos.
And fired up the mics, and now we're going to record. So while you may have spent your Valentine's Day at a nice restaurant, going for a stroll maybe on the beach, sharing some champagne, we have a couple Michelob Ultras, we have some notes, and we're going to talk about Darcey and Stacey.
Yeah, also, we don't really celebrate Valentine's Day. This is how we do it. I gave John his Valentine's Day gift 2 weeks ago because it was in the mail, and I actually told him what it is.
Well, I guessed it on a previous podcast.
And then you gave me my gift like a few days later. You said, because I picked it up from the mail, and I'm walking by the gym showing you that you got this cool package, and he's like, it's for you.
Because I thought we had talked about the brand and how you wanted something from that brand.
Yeah, I didn't know it's going to be my V-Day gift. So I opened it a few days before, like a week or so. And so today it's DV Day. We gave each other cards because that's what we do. We love giving each other cards and writing notes. Mm-hmm. And now we're podcasting, drinking Mickey's, eating leftover nachos. Like, life is good.
It doesn't get better than that. Talking about that Super Bowl, though, that was, why I would have rather watched 90 Day Fiance, of course.
100%. I don't care for football at all.
There was no drama.
No, I mean, just a bunch of guys wearing leggings with little towel tails.
No, I'm talking about the Super Bowl, not Darcey and Stacey.
Stop it.
Yeah, it was kind of a disappointment. The halftime show, super excited for. It was a B-.
It wasn't bad. I'm going to say A-.
Whoa.
It wasn't bad. I liked it. All I'm going to say is that, since they involved so many great rappers, they should have given them more time. It should have been longer.
I agree with you.
Or less people. If it was just like Eminem and then Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, I would be more than happy.
I know. I'm with you. And I love Kendrick.
Kendrick was really good. I really liked his performer.
I loved the 50 Cent cameo. Mm-hmm. That was great. A 50 Cent cameo. I wonder if that's how much he charges. I'm
going to say one thing. 50 Cent made me feel very old because he looked so old.
He didn't age well.
He looked so old. And like Dr. Dre looks great.
Yeah,
like
he looked
Eminem
old.
looks great.
Eminem looked great. Snoop, I guess.
Snoop is Snoop. I love Snoop.
Weed, no stress, keeps you young.
Yeah, I want to get the pajamas he was wearing.
Yeah, I had high hopes for it. It was okay. I thought the ads, which I always tune in for, they were okay. And the
some
game
were good.
Yeah, some were good, of course. And the game was okay. So I would have much rather had watched 90 Day Fiance with our pigs in a blanket and homemade nachos. But what are you going to do?
I have to say one thing.
I
talked to my friend today, and he also made nachos for his Super Bowl party, and he put my nachos to shame.
Oh, why? What did he do?
He went all in, and then he ended up improvising because his oven was broken.
Okay.
So he went to Chipotle.
Okay.
He bought separate meats from Chipotle. And then he said he's using 4 different types of chips, put 4 different types of Chipotle meat on top of it, with like 4 different cheeses.
Well, that's hardly
different
homemade.
Jalapenos, corn, cheese, and guacamole.
Yeah, I mean, that's cheating. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, he was improvising.
Okay. So that's our football talk. That's our Valentine's Day talk. Again, happy Valentine's Day. Happy belated Valentine's Day.
Happy day of love because we love love.
We love love. We're going to get into it. We're going to talk about our favorite sisters Before we do, make sure you guys are following us on Instagram. All the good stuff's happening over on Instagram at Married to Reality Pod. You can check out the memes, the news. You can message us. We love when you message us. And on Facebook, just look up Married to Reality. Yeah, Married to Reality, I think, on Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay.
we haven't podcasted in 2 days, which is like something new for us.
What did you do with your time off, Teresa?
We went to kayak with manatees.
That's
what
true.
did you do?
I
Went with me.
I was with you. We saw so many manatees.
We saw so many freaking
It was
manatees.
beautiful.
They were just like booping our kayak.
They just came right up to it and said
It was
hello.
beautiful.
and
I accidentally hit one with a paddle, but I didn't see her, and she like freaked out.
It's okay.
It's okay.
think
I didn't mean to.
They told us they have thick skin.
But that's what we did because 90 Day wasn't on and we had nothing to podcast about. So we went kayaking.
Yeah. So now we're back. So I guess I'm a little rusty with the rundown. A rusty rundown. Okay. Make sure you guys are following us wherever you're listening. So easy to do. Just look down and smash that follow button.
Guys, smash it like it's as hot as Georgie's runway outfit. Not.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. Last but not least, if you guys haven't left a review, please do. We got a bunch of reviews coming in, so thank you. We appreciate that. Keep them coming. We love love.
We love love.
Show us the love. Send your love because we love it right back. If we could leave a review for your reviews, which we kind of do when we read them, we would. So please, if you haven't left a review, go ahead and do that.
Do it, guys.
All right. Darcey and Stacey, season 3, episode 6.
That is correct.
Still in Miami, of course. The whole crew pouring out of a minivan. Surprised they rented a minivan. Let me start there.
Yeah, I was expecting like a nice.
Get an Escalade.
Oh, no. I was going to say like a nice limo.
Oh, do a stretch limo. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, me and my au pair friends, we used to rent in limos in New York City on Fridays. It's actually cheap.
Really?
Yeah, we each paid like $15. We were riding around Manhattan for 2 hours.
15 or 50?
15 each of us.
How many friends did you have?
Like 10.
Where are they now?
Most of them back in their countries.
Got it. Yeah, these Vanifest. Did these sisters Vanifest? Because they showed up with a minivan. I was like, this is not the Silva style.
I mean, they are moms.
Very true. And they're with their daughters.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. So, okay, they're back at the house they did the casting at. And they're meeting up with their team. We meet this dream team. Okay?
Sherry and Conrad.
Sherry and Conrad, who are responsible for implementing the vision to fruition, which that's a tongue twister and nonsensical.
I was hoping that you're going to write it down because I only wrote they implement the vision and hopefully John gets the rest.
Implement the vision to fruition. Of course, nothing can be simple with the Silvas. Here's the first time I laughed audibly out loud this episode. And I laughed a couple of times.
Yes, for sure.
No shade towards Sherry. Okay, love me some Sherry. But her rocking that bedazzled, ill-fitting queen shirt looked very out of place on her. Like, it looked like when my mom throws on one of my sister's old shirts to clean out the garage. And it's like, that doesn't exactly belong on you, Mom. Like, Sherry was lacking the queen confidence to wear that queen t-shirt.
I was almost like not hoping, but expecting is the right word. I was expecting them to be rocking some House of 11 swag.
I think the queen shirt may be House of 11.
Oh.
Although you think it would say goddess or something, because queen is so generic.
So many queens.
So many queens. There's white queens, there's black queens. Shout out to Sherry queens. Dairy queens. You know, there's so many queens.
So many queens.
But it didn't fit her right. Her confidence, her stature, the juxtaposition between the bedazzled queen shirt and just Sherry standing there in the corner had me on the floor. I need to meme it or something, at least frame it, because I loved that moment.
She should have just worn like a plain black shirt because she's the backstage.
Well, at the fashion show, she wore a black House of 11 shirt. So that should have just been her costume for the entire week. But it cracked me up. I'm glad.
I guess she knew that she's with queens. So she's like, well, I probably don't look like these two queens, but why don't I just say it verbally so
Right.
people know?
Just put it out there.
Yeah.
Let people know. You're
Just
dealing with the
be
queen.
direct. There's nothing wrong with being direct.
Exactly. So, okay, since we're talking about clothing, wardrobe, they start going through the rack of clothes. And I learned, you learn something new every day. I learn a lot from these sisters. Apparently, the model size is a medium.
What?
At least for men. They say
I guess,
medium
yeah.
is the... It's like in shoes, whenever you go to Foot Locker or wherever people buy shoes, Journeys, I don't know anymore. I buy all my shoes online. But it's always a size 9
For men?
for men. And shoes look so good in size 9 because everything's the right proportions. It doesn't look like clown shoes. When you get to a size 12, 12 and a half, like me, things start to get clownish.
I'm size 7, which apparently is the most common size.
You're lucky.
Guess what?
Oh,
They never
I
have
guess-
my shoes.
Yeah, I guess you're not. Yeah,
I hate it.
My shoes are usually in stock, but they just don't look as good. You see the design on the model, the floor sample. Looks great. You open up the box with a 12 in it. Looks like Ronald McDonald.
I can see that. Yeah, I need 7. No 6.5, no 7.5. And that's usually what people have when I like a pair of shoes.
I will shove my feet into some 10.5s if I really love the shoe. And
I
there's
can't do it.
I did it once or twice when we lived in New York, and my toenails fell off. Pain is beauty. Come on. If you've learned nothing from the Silva sisters,
come
pain
on.
is beauty. Yeah, it didn't, because you walk everywhere in New York.
Yeah, I feel like you
and
deserve a queen shirt.
I do deserve a queen shirt. Yeah. Okay. Anywho, model size medium, which is going to be a little tight for Georgi.
Because he's very muscular.
He's very
a big dude.
He's a big guy. He's a big boy, muscular guy. He comes out in this itsy bitsy, teeny weeny, yellow polka dot bikini.
It wasn't yellow polka dot.
No,
it was like,
but I think it's a song. Is that not?
I don't know.
Eeny weeny, teeny, eeny,
Is it
itsy
like-
bitsy, teeny weeny.
Like itsy bitsy spider? No?
Well, we'll get to it's not a spider, it's a snake in his trouser. It's a snake trouser. I'm pretty sure Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny is a song. I feel like I have to look this up now. Can you kill some time?
John is looking it up.
Itsy Bitsy, Brian Highland. Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny. Yeah.
What is it about? A penis?
She was afraid to come out of the locker.
It's probably about penis.
She was as nervous as she could be. She was afraid to come out of the locker. She was afraid that somebody would see. It was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini that she wore for the first time today. An itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. So in the locker, she wanted to stay. I don't know. The music video is in black and white. It's from 1960.
Sounds like something I would like.
Yeah. Sounds a little inappropriate. But anyways, he came out in a teeny weeny, itsy bitsy bathing suit.
Male bikini.
It was a male bikini. It was a bit snug. And Darcey is perplexed. She doesn't understand. She's like, I don't get it, Georgi.
Suck it in. Suck it in.
You're usually a medium. I don't understand.
Well, he's medium in his waist,
Oh, boy.
but when it comes to his penis, large or extra large.
You know what? He wasn't that
But
blunt.
extra large.
He wasn't that blunt about it, Teresa.
Well, I have no shame.
No, but I do.
Okay.
Hearing you talk about another man's penis. He's like, down there it's a large size. And when I get too excited, it's an extra large. Yeah.
Georgi.
Let's move on. So Aspen and Aniko, they get their wardrobe. Very angelic.
That's not the same style as the sisters were wearing the previous episode when you said they're not wearing bathing suit. I mean, they're not wearing dresses. They're wearing bathing suits.
Exactly. Well, here's what I'll say, and guys, don't hate me. Aspen's dress looks like it was made from the fabric of my Nana's nightgown.
Kind of, yeah.
Not the biggest fan of Aspen's dress.
I'm curious, and I don't think you know this, but do the sisters do all the designs, or does Sherry and Conrad do all the designs and just show it to the sisters?
I don't think anyone.
And they pick
I don't think anyone.
like, dislike, love it, yes, no.
Well, okay. Not that I know anything about fashion whatsoever. I wear black jeans and a black t-shirt most of my life.
You just got the Lego sneakers.
I got some Lego sneakers. We don't have to tell everyone everything. I got some Adidas Legos sneakers because I'm a child. But the fashion, the direction of this line it's not cohesive at all to me.
I totally agree.
Like what Georgie wore, and I just want to save that because we're going to have so much fun talking about it. What he wore versus what Borean wore versus what the daughters wore, that's not one brand.
Yeah, they should show some cohesiveness, like something that you can tell that this is from the same collection.
Yeah, it made zero sense to me.
Yeah.
So when you're like, who designs the clothing?
I think it was Sherry and Conrad.
I don't know if it was anyone. I feel like they went on to different websites and were like, we want that. And then went to another website, we want that. And they're like, well, we'll just sew in Silva and it's House of 11 now.
I mean, not to flex over here, but I did design a bunch of bathing suit in my old job.
In a past life.
In my past life, I'm not a fashion designer, but I worked for a sports brand. And it was part of it. And it was fun, but we tried to keep the colors the same, kind of the styles the same.
You have a brand.
Yeah, we kept the brand going. I left before they produced it, so I don't even know what happened.
Did you ever
But I had so much fun.
Did you ever create a bathing suit with tassels in the bikini top?
No, I just said it was for a sports brand.
Okay.
You can really play sports with tassels.
No, but that's what one of these suits had. Had nice little Tata tassels.
It's just, yes, you're right. It definitely needed something cohesive, something that's gonna scream like, yes, this is one brand and part of the same collection. Like pick couple of colors, couple of like designs, and come on.
And again, know nothing about fashion here, but I think you hit the nail on the head. Collection. It's a collection.
Yeah.
It should feel cohesive. It should feel, I mean, if the theme is multiple personality disorder, sure, I get it. But it felt a little all over the place.
Yeah, like the theme could have been, I don't know, could have been love, we love love. And you pick a couple of colors, maybe you can, some heart shapes, a little cheesy, maybe some tassels, but on a few pieces. Like make it look that it belongs.
Well, I think we said in a previous episode, the theme was word salad. The theme was angelic, manifest, 9/11, never forget. So it was a word salad. And so maybe they hit it on the head. There was no clear vision.
Did you say a salad?
It was a word salad, like a dog's dinner.
Yeah.
Like just a bunch of things mixed together.
It just reminded me of when we lived in New York. I used to buy lunch at these salad places that you could either make your own salad or they had some pre-made salads, right? And I always tried to make my own salad, like pick my dressings, everything. And it never tasted good because I always went overboard and I just added too many things. And it was always a disaster.
Yeah, it sounds like the worst salad, not a word salad.
So this was something like that.
Okay.
Like my New York salad.
Okay. So Conrad then comes out with bikini bottoms for the guys. And Georgie's looked like my underwear in elementary school because it was Ninja Turtle green in camouflage.
No shame, but my dad still rocks bathing suits like this.
Again, hashtag Europe, when he is wearing a bathing suit, because we've heard in other episodes that he likes to go to the nude beach.
He used to. I think he aged out of it.
Yeah, but yes, your dad is very proud of his bikini bottom.
Also, his belly covers that whole thing, so he kind of looks naked. But hey, he's proud of it. He's rocking it.
Yeah. Well, this is where we learn about Georgie's snake and how he doesn't want to walk the runway with the snake poking out.
But first, Borean looks at it. He's like, what the fuck is this? And Conrad's like, it's called fashion.
Oh, yeah. It's called fashion. No, I don't like the shape, understand? I like more boxer brief, understand?
Well, he got the male bikini with flamingos.
Right, which was
again,
not a fan of.
Flamingos, I feel like you go to any bikini stores and you find pieces with flamingos.
Yeah.
It's so basic.
Is now the right time to tell you I've gone to the House of 11 site in the past couple of days and the swimwear collection is up?
I was afraid you're going to say you bought something because my birthday's coming up.
Oh, well.
Please don't.
No, I won't. But the men's swimwear is up.
Okay.
Do you want to take a guess how much?
Which piece?
let's just say a men's swim trunk.
Okay. I'm going to say... okay, if they want to be a little fancy, $39.99.
Okay, if they want to be fancy. No, but you're very close. $45.
Okay.
Not terrible.
That's not horrible. I have a thing when it comes to bathing suits. I want like a decent quality because, as Florian said, or Georgi, I don't want any snakes or anything else to pop out.
No.
So I do spend money on my bathing suits. So I guess for a not that well-known brand, I guess it's decent.
Yeah, I don't think the price is terrible, but what made me think of this is when you said, oh, you can get a flamingo suit anywhere. The suit I'm looking at is called Island Bloom Swim Trunks. It looks like a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah,
right?
that's what Florian ended up wearing for the show. So
it's
like
very
you
generic.
you can get it literally anywhere. And I'm pretty sure that we did have one design with these flowers in our swimsuit collection.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's very basic.
Very common.
There's nothing to it.
No. Well, okay, Florian and Georgi not thrilled with their outfits, with their wardrobe. Darcey and Stacey a little upset. Thought the guys would be a little more supportive.
Because they're professional models. They've done this before. Come on.
Yeah. Well, no. They've never had Darcey and Stacey barking at them before.
True.
This is very new for them. Okay. Well, let's talk about the fashion show. It's the next day.
Everyone's getting ready.
Whole crew is in the dressing area. Models are getting dressed. Girls are getting dressed. Conrad to the rescue. He overnighted some other suits for Georgi and Florian.
Let's talk about it because Florian is given these summer-looking flowers as you just literally described. What was it? Like white and brown?
Yeah, these are the ones I were looking at were blue and pink. I liked it a little bit more, to be honest. But yeah, he got a very basic suit.
Yeah.
It's not flamingo, so Florian, he can get behind it, even though he likes more plain clothing, understand?
However, I almost feel like they must really, really still hate Georgi.
Oh,
Because the outfit he was given.
Okay.
And I have to say, before we dive into it, because I'm going to laugh a lot, shout out to Georgi for really swallowing this up and just being there for Darcey, saying, you know what, Darcey wants me to do this, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this.
He's been a trooper this entire trip.
True.
And yeah, forget what he's going to do coming up. What he did for Darcey in this moment took more than just a big snake in your pants to wear what he wore.
So let's describe it to our friends in case you didn't watch it and you're just listening to us, which we appreciate.
This is how I'm going to describe it.
This is the song you should walk the runway to.
What he was wearing was what the lead singer in this music video was wearing.
He was wearing a bling, very shiny top.
Manifested.
A tank top and plain black bathing suit trunks.
Show us your snake.
And his hair was very straight, shiny, and he looked like a dog. You know those dogs with these long ears that are like long hair, very shiny?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know the name of the dog, but he reminded me of a very shiny dog.
Here's what I wrote down for Georgi. He looked like Fabio. Okay?
Who's that?
You know Fabio.
What? Who's Fabio?
The model, Fabio.
No.
Exactly, Fabio. Let me show you a picture of Fabio, and then you can correct me if I'm wrong.
Show me. Well, meanwhile, because John's pulling the picture up, Stacey was like, the guys finally got their outfits and they look amazing. We manifested it.
Yeah.
Did you, Stacey? Did you really manifest?
That's Fabio.
Oh my gosh, he does look like Fabio.
But he looks like Fabio because Fabio looks a lot better than whatever Georgi looked like.
I'm gonna say it. I think it's okay to say it.
Oh boy. I always get worried when you have to preface it with that.
Georgi looks like he's going to a Halloween party as Cher.
Okay, that's fair.
Right?
Sure.
That's all I have to say.
Okay. Then if it couldn't get any worse.
Michael showed up.
Yeah, buddy.
He's gonna be in the crowd just cheering for the sisters, and they love it because he's not making any drama. He's just there for them, like the best friend that he is.
Still got his chain. He should take that lock and put it on his lips.
Well, the sisters should actually learn from Michael for keeping it cohesive.
Right. That's his statement piece.
That's his thing.
Yeah, 2 chains. He's got 2 chains, or maybe 3. T-pain in my ass is what I think when I think of Michael. Yeah, he's there. He didn't get a lot of screen time this episode for some reason.
What he did get was great.
Yeah. So Darcey and Stacey, they're all done up. Fabino's there. Michael's there. Florian's there. It's showtime. Okay. And I don't know where you thought this fashion show was going to take place, but I sure didn't think it was going to take place next to a public pool at a hotel.
100%. It wasn't even like a pool next to a nice hotel. It was a pool next to the Holiday Inn that's outside the airport. You have to spend a night at because your flight was delayed.
Right. There was 2 people in the hot tub that didn't belong. There was a couple of people eating mozzarella sticks and chicken tenders on the side.
Like, I thought if it's the fashion swim wig, whatever, it's gonna be at a more professional setting.
They clearly were not invited. I think they were like, it's swim week in Miami. Well, let's just show up and invite ourselves to
because
this party.
Who was in the audience? There weren't that many people.
I mean, there were, but they were guests of the hotel who were like, I'm just trying to have brunch. Trying to have brunch. Why? I'm trying to enjoy my chicken tenders. Who are these nut jobs walking back and forth by the pool?
It's like my flight is leaving in a couple of hours.
I don't know if you heard when everyone was getting dressed, but like the lady who was kind of running the show was like, careful, the runway is slippery.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, well, what kind of runway are we working with here? This sounds fancy and polished and sleek. No, it's because the runway is a pool deck. Okay. You know, there's like no running by the pool. That's basically what she said, but she tried to keep it classier.
Yeah.
No, guys, no diving off the runway.
And not even, like, honestly, we've both been to Miami, not together actually. But I stay at a really nice hotel with like a really nice long pool that I feel like would be perfect for a fashion show, right? Very nice and sleek. I'm sure you stayed in nice hotels for work. This was nothing close to a nice hotel.
There was an old couple playing shuffleboard in the corner, I think. It was
like probably a couple of kids peeing in the pool.
It was out of control.
Like, I was literally like, wait a minute. This is the big fashion show. They manifested it.
Oh.
What? Come on. Like, was it, as you said, was it actually a part of the real swim fashion, whatever?
I can't imagine. They crashed the party. They crashed the pool party. That's all I can think.
I mean, I've never been part of any fashion week, but I've been part of the parties in New York. It was glamorous.
It was glamorous. There was no lights here.
Glamorous.
I think Aniko was playing the music on a Bluetooth speaker that people were walking to. It didn't make any sense to me, but I loved it. And first, we get Gucci Gilligan rocking his hat, right?
Borean. No shoes.
Borean. All right, but at least he could walk.
I was just waiting for him to step on like a piece of glass that someone dropped their cocktail while like kind of drunkenly trying to get to the pool.
No glass by the pool, guys. Yeah. he came out. He looked fine. He was walking. Fabino, okay? Georgi, or as Borean put it so perfectly, and this guy is not known for his language skills. He's not known to paint the most perfect picture. Borean nailed it here when he said, Georgi walks like Bigfoot.
He sure does. And I feel like A, maybe the bathing suit didn't fit him right.
A little too tight, maybe.
Too tight. And B, why in the world was he wearing those large shoes? I almost feel like the shoes were too big, that if he walked differently, he would probably lose them.
Nothing was working for Borean. The hair wasn't working. The mesh top was not working. The shoes were not working. The walk was not working.
Nothing was working. Honestly, why didn't they just let him wear the black bathing suit, maybe like a little pony or a man bun, put on a pair of sunglasses? That's it.
Can he go shirtless? Because
Obviously shirtless.
Is
That
that
was what I was going
mesh
for.
top for sale? Like, am I supposed to want to buy that and wear that to our apartment pool?
No. No! God, please! No!
Take the shirt off. Take the shirt off. Georgie, you're in shape. Show it off. Wear the swimsuit and be done with it.
Like, were they trying to punish Georgie for something?
Oh.
Like, seriously, he looked horrible.
It did not look good at all.
He looked like he was going to like an emo pool party. Like a throwback with all these like 30, 40 years old, just like thinking back to the 90s.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, of course, the Silva sisters make their big appearance.
And it would have been better if they did not walk the quote-unquote runway.
Walk the pool deck.
To Pool Deck 2, their song Doing It Big, because it got so cringy and I laughed, but I was cringing while I was laughing. That song is one of the worst things that my ears have ever heard.
At first, I thought Aniko's Bluetooth speaker was disconnecting, and then I realized it was just the
Like, like, I love Darcey and Stacey, guys. I love watching them. But can someone please tell them that they really, really suck at singing?
I think they know.
Girls, just stick to what you do best.
Which
Just
we're not sure what it is.
No, entertain us.
They're entertainers.
Guys, keep
That's
this
right.
show going. We love it. Season 3. I mean, this is season 3. Season 4.
Come
I
on.
hope it's in making.
Come
But
on.
guys, drop the singing.
Let me just say this, because I will give credit where credit's due. Did they actually look good when they came? Because I was like, yeah, wait, what? You guys kind of look good. Because for them, too much makeup isn't a good look. But for some reason, way too much makeup actually looked okay.
I did not love Darcey's look necessarily. I didn't mind Stacey's. I like that she was wearing the black. Her hair looked a little better. I would drop the shiny headbands, but hello, they're queens. Manifest.
You're a Stacey stan. You like Stacey.
I do think that
Yeah.
Stacey looks better overall, like style-wise and everything. But yeah, I've seen them looking better, both of them before.
I
But
thought
they
they
didn't
looked
look
decent.
bad. Like
Yeah,
I kind of like the outfits, like
Yeah.
poolside outfits.
Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. We need to take a quick break because I need to go track down Georgie's shirt on houseof11.com and see if I can purchase that before it sells out after this episode. So let me go put an order in and we'll be right back. Sold out. It was sold out, unfortunately.
So fortunate.
No, it's actually not on the website, but there's something similar. It's called like a bamboo shirt. It's not black, but it's just as see-through.
Do
I
not
think.
get any ideas.
Well, I have a birthday coming up, so.
Exactly.
Okay, new day. Aniko and Aspen, they're talking about the fashion show. They had a good time. They were happy to see each other. Happy nobody slipped on the pool deck. Happy nobody fell in. It's all good. All around, all good. Georgie, we learned he's got some more surprises for Darcey and the girls.
Well, they were supposed to go back to Connecticut today, but Georgie asked if they can stay in Miami for a few more days, but just Darcey and the girls for some family time and some surprises.
That he wants to pay for. Yes.
Well, we'll get there, but I feel like Georgie needs to take some financial courses online just to kind of learn about how credit card works.
Yeah. Yeah, you eventually have to pay that off, Georgie.
You sure do. And if you don't, shit are gonna go down.
So in the kitchen, Florian is cooking up some eggs, celebrating his first successful fashion show in the States. And Darcey and Georgie, the girls, they come in, they say goodbye because they're going to break off. They're going to do their own thing. Stacey's got a surprise of her own.
Well, she scheduled an apartment viewing with a broker because she always wanted to move to Miami. And here is my question. Would she move to Miami if Darcey didn't want to?
It seems like it because there's no talk of Darcey moved.
No, but I cannot see them being separated. And I can see Darcey in Miami.
You can or cannot?
I can, yeah.
Yeah.
I can see them in Miami way more than in LA.
Yeah, I see them more in Miami for sure. They're East Coast queens, I think. But we know Father Mike just bought a huge spread in Connecticut, I think for the whole fam. So I don't know that they're going anywhere. But they do. Stacey and Florian, they go check it out. 2-bedroom, 3-bath, very posh, water views.
Walk-in closets, yeah.
Walk-in closets, very nice. Florian is very confused why he's even there. He's like, the houses here in USA are nice, okay? Understand glass, wood, understand. But in Albania, they're more crunky.
And the producers were like, do you mean concrete? And he's like, yes, crunky.
I don't know. Are there crunky houses in the Czech Republic?
Definitely not crunky, but concrete, yeah.
There are concrete houses?
Yeah.
Huh.
Also, like more so, what do you call it? Brick.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's on brick.
I think some people started doing these like wooden houses, as in the US too.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little cheaper, but it's not as stable.
Not these
I'm gonna
days.
say.
Wood prices skyrocketed.
Yeah, I honestly, if we ever buy a house, I want like a solid brick house.
Okay.
Something that's gonna just be there.
Can't huff and puff and blow it down?
Exactly.
Exactly.
No one wants that.
What do you think about the price tag on this apartment?
$5K. It's not bad for what they were showing.
That's what I said. Yeah, I wrote down not
Yeah.
bad for this place.
You would not get this for $5,000 in New York. Maybe for $9,000 or $10,000.
Maybe. I mean, 10,000, you'd get a whole lot. But yeah, for 5,000, no. When we lived in New York, we didn't pay anywhere near this, but we lived in a shoebox with...
A beautiful shoebox.
It was a beautiful shoebox.
I loved it.
It was a nice pair of shoes.
Yeah.
But it was barely a 1-bedroom. It was basically a studio with a galley kitchen and a tiny bathroom that I could spread my arms in and reach both sides.
It was a 1-bedroom, but very tiny.
Yeah. So when I heard $5K for this, water views and top of the line appliances,
bad.
and 2-bedroom or 3 baths, I was like, okay, pretty
Not
good.
bad.
Pretty good. Either way, Florian doesn't want to move to Miami. Doesn't matter what kind of deal this is.
Plus, it's too expensive for his stays. He said he isn't working yet, which I appreciate that he's thinking this way.
He
He's
is,
just
yeah.
like, yeah, Stacey can pay for it. Let's do it.
He's being responsible.
Yeah.
And his friend Costas, who apparently has a friend Costas, has an opportunity for him in Connecticut.
I missed that.
Oh, you missed Florian talk about Costas?
Yeah.
Oh, my friend Costas.
Was it the guy who said something with the furniture?
Maybe.
Because Florian said, maybe it was in the previews, that we're gonna see that he's gonna get his green card, that he might do something with furniture and possibly modeling.
That's what Zied is into these days.
Oh, really?
He's working at a furniture store.
That's
in
good.
Georgia. Yeah.
People need furniture.
They definitely do. And yeah, Florian's like, yeah, Costas has an opportunity for me in Connecticut, so I don't want to just leave Costas hanging.
Makes sense.
So Stacey's like, well, I want to move here. I manifested things on my dream board. But Florian puts his foot down. It's like it's happening too fast. Everything's moving too fast. So Stacey says, all right, we can wait. But I see us having our dream wedding here.
By the end of the summer.
By the end of the summer. I don't know exactly what month it is.
Me neither. I mean, it's always hot in Miami.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what month it is. I think it's after Christmas.
For sure.
So she
I'm
wants
going
to...
to say it's maybe the spring.
Yeah, we don't know. But it seems like it's coming pretty quick.
Well, based on what they were wearing in Connecticut.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Springish.
The only thing I can picture is Georgi wearing...
Actually,
that fishnet.
hell, I'm wrong. They had that bathing suit party with...
Oh, yeah!
So it
Must be summer.
It must be summer in Connecticut because no one's wearing
Yeah.
bathing suits in spring.
Sandusky spring break. Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, yeah. So Stacey's like only got a couple months at most, it seems like. Yeah, that's why I guess Florian kind of freaked out. He's like, are you joking? Florian was acting like you just told him Santa Claus comes on Christmas. He was
It's
freaked
not
out.
it's not like they're actually getting married. They are gonna have the ceremony or the
Yes.
wedding.
Renew the
They didn't
vows
have.
almost.
Yes. But it's not like him freaking out like, oh my gosh, I have to get married in 2 months. Like, no, you
But again,
are married.
It's going to be an expense.
Yes.
It's going to be a pretty big expense, I would imagine, for a Silva nuptial.
True, but if Stacey wants to do it,
Go for it, Stace.
Yeah.
Put it on the vision board. Manifest it. Let's get a wedding special.
put it on the credit card like Georgi.
Yeah. Okay. Speaking of, Darcey, Georgi, the girls, they're at the water. They're going snorkeling, which is on Aspen's bucket list.
And so was the deep sea fishing, so she's loving it.
She's like, has Georgi been reading my diary? Like, this is everything I've wanted to do.
I love it. I love that she's a little more adventurous than her sister and her mom.
Well, it's great. Yeah, and you wonder about Dad because where is she getting this from?
Yeah.
Because we'll see, Darcey, this is not on her bucket list at all.
I almost feel like Annika was like, oh, no, it's not on my bucket list either. And so wasn't the deep sea fishing, but she does it. I almost
Sure.
feel like she enjoys it.
She's down. She'll try something.
Yeah.
But yeah, Aspen was fired up. Darcey, not so much. Darcey puts on her goggles and starts having a panic attack.
Well, she's not a good swimmer.
No. No. So her and Stacey apparently had a dream when they were younger that they were chased by a shark and Mike had to swim out in the ocean and save them. Okay? So
Someone watched Jaws.
that's playing into her fear, I think. Also, get these women some wetsuits because Darcey is out here snorkeling in like a Dolce & Gabbana two-piece. Mm-hmm. I don't think that's what you wear when you go snorkeling.
No, absolutely no.
That seems
Or like wear more of a sporty bathing suit. I'm sure Darcey is the person who goes on a vacation with 50 pieces of bathing suits.
Well,
So get
900
something
sunglasses.
sporty one.
Yeah, that felt very out of place to me. So the girls get in, and this is the other time I just died laughing. The girls get in.
I was just gonna say, to kind of take Darcey's side here, she didn't know what they're going to be
Oh,
doing.
that's a good point.
It was a surprise.
That's a good point. But Georgie should have said, hey, we're going to go in the ocean.
Yeah.
Wear something appropriate. So the girls go in, and they have to psych Darcey up to get her in. So they pretend they're drowning. And they're like, help, help, Mom, we're drowning. Just, having fun, playing. And Darcey playing right along with them, trying to psych herself up. She's like, hold on, Mommy's coming. And then she just flops in and freaked out immediately.
I wonder if the boobs are like heavy.
Like-
or if they like help her float.
Like buoys, like boobies. They're flotation
You think
devices.
so?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Darcey has literally a panic attack. She's freaking out and she's like yelling in a high pitched voice, like, get me out of here! Help! I want to get out! Like just like swallowing all the salt water. Oh, Darcey.
Oh my! It was
Darcey.
so comical.
And she probably lost all her hair extensions.
Yeah. So she gets out. She's not into it all, but she appreciates the effort Georgie put into this.
Yeah, and the girls are loving it. So the girls are snorkeling. Georgie gets out and they want to chat.
Yeah. So, of course, Darcey, something always has to be wrong. She can't just go with the flow. When Georgie's not paying for anything, it's why isn't he paying for anything? When he starts to pay for something, it's where's this money coming from?
Well, she has some legit concerns because she knows that he isn't working. And she also knows that he puts things on his credit card.
Right.
So if you're gonna spend your life with someone, you don't want to spend your life with someone who has thousands of dollars in debt.
That's true. And that's the issue because she comes out and says between the deep sea fishing, the snorkeling, I know it's not cheap. I'm a little worried about the money you're spending. And she asks, how much is it costing? And Georgie says, I'm putting it on my credit card,
Oh, Georgie.
which isn't a number.
And he's like, it's about having fun, not about money.
And that's speaking Darcey's language. It's about creating memories.
Which is true, but you should be able to afford your memories. Don't be dumb.
Don't be dumb. Yeah.
Don't be dumb because that can be a big issue in the future.
And it's don't be dumb, but it's also don't take advantage of Darcey because he could put it on his credit card and then he could say, the bill's due. Darce, can I get a little bit of money? Can I
Yeah.
get a little loan? And that would be unfair to Darcey.
She even offered that she's gonna help him pay it off. He's like, no, I'll figure it out, which is good. I just hope that he will figure it out.
Well, he's got big plans. Okay. He's got business ideas. Rose oil. Good for your skin. Good for your health.
I've never heard of it.
Which I think is the tagline. Yeah. Bulgarian rose oil. Good for your skin. Good for your health. I've never heard of it either. I've heard of snake oil.
You did?
Yeah, snake oil. We're talking a lot about Georgi's snake on this episode.
Yeah,
Snake oil.
You are.
Snake oil is, have you ever heard of like a snake oil salesman?
No.
They sell you a bunch of baloney. They sell you fake. It's like fake medicine. Oh, yeah, buy this. It's going to cure you. It's just all fake. I'm hoping rose oil is not like snake oil.
Yeah, I'm not a big oil person. I know a lot of girls who are into all these little oils that can help you achieve anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not into that because I have a very sensitive nose. So, yeah, not my thing. But hey, if he can make it work, good for him.
Sure.
He has some ideas. Darcey's happy that he's being proactive when it comes to work, and hopefully it'll pay off one day.
Let's see. They get to the dock, and Georgi says, why don't you ladies go to the hotel, take a shower, get ready, because I have more plans for today. Today is not over just yet. I got more surprises.
And we saw the little previews. He's setting up a nice table for like a dinner and snacks, some cheese boards. Love it.
Charcuterie.
And we saw that he is gonna pop the question once again.
Quite the big ring, Georgi. Nowhere to hide that in your shorts.
I'm pretty sure that he either found it in Darcey's jewelry box.
You think he stole her
Or
ring?
he bought it on the House of 11 website.
Okay.
Or Darcey bought it herself and gave it to him, saying, whenever you're ready.
Or credit card.
I was going to say, or he put it on his credit card. And this is definitely going to set him way
Or he
back.
maxed out the credit card. Yeah, here's the thing. Didn't she give him back the ring from the first proposal?
She did. I think maybe he just
You can't
bought a new
re-gift
one.
that?
Yeah.
You can't re-propose with that? You got to go
Bad
bigger?
luck.
Got to go
Bad
better?
luck.
Oh, right. Put it on the ground. Don't hand it. Drop it.
But he's going to do it. And I have to say that if Darcey was looking for the right man, she found him, because not that he proposed to her. He's going to propose to her again.
Right.
That's all she ever
That's her
wanted.
dream.
Jessie didn't propose. She got the promise ring. Tom didn't propose. She got a key to his apartment. Georgie's gonna propose for the second time.
2 times.
He's perfect.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
perfect.
That's the episode. Apparently a big episode coming up next.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see what happens there. But until then, make sure you guys are following us on Instagram at Married to Reality Pod. Make sure you're following the podcast wherever you listen. So easy to do. Just look down and smash that follow button.
Guys, smash it like it's as hot as... Okay, I'm not gonna say it. As hot as Darcey's new ring.
Woo. Well,
It is pretty
yeah,
hot.
We'll see.
I was gonna say as hot as all the snakes.
You don't
but-
have to say it. Okay. And thank you guys again for the reviews. If you haven't left one, please do. If you guys are looking for some merch, I know we're past Valentine's Day now, but if you're looking for a gift for yourself or a loved one, we got merch. MarriedToRealityPodcast.com. There's a button for the store. Check it out.
Or, guys, if you love someone, Valentine's Day is every single day.
That's very true.
So it doesn't really matter if it's the 14th or the 18th.
There's no wrong day to gift your loved one or yourself something nice.
Totally.
Okay. That is it. I've said it all. Have you said it all?
I've said it all.
All
I've
right.
said it all.
That means we'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.